body didn't seem to work.
Hi guys, what I want to show you here today is a little bit about one of the new, or more accurately returning features of Battlefield 4, Commander Mode. Now this is quite an interesting addition in several ways, first of which is that it actually completely removes you from the field of battle to this large overview of the field. In order to have a go with Commander Mode, you actually have to reach level 10 in the main multiplayer through ground pounding, hopping in vehicles and just playing the game. And essentially this should ensure that people that step into the role of what is quite a literal armchair general have a decent understanding of the game and what is demanded of the commander. Part of this is also because you will have probably played under the control of the commander and seen the influence that they can have on a match. So from this great big map view, you can do several things. The first is that, and most importantly, you can order your squads around. You pass on an instruction to the squad leader, which they can then pass down to their 5-man team, and in theory do their best to execute. Their squad doesn't see any order but the one that the squad leader gives them. So it's a bit of an encouragement, a nudge in the right direction more than anything else. And if they disagree with you more often than not, then they can actually get a mutiny vote together and try and kick you off the position. But if they do agree with your commands and start to do things, then you will start to earn points, and these feed into the commander's field upgrades on the left hand side. As this builds up, you can promote a squad one level up on their field upgrades. You can drop an ammo box so they can resupply or switch class maybe. You can let a squad deploy quicker, and at the top end you can drop a small vehicle to help them get around a bit faster. Aside from this, you can also lend a supporting hand with two kinds of UAV. The scan UAV will show enemies in a small radius, and the EMP UAV will block that ability, as well as things like the cruise missile or the gunship. Some of the control points on the map in Conquest mode will also offer up additional abilities, so you can do a progressive full map infantry or vehicle scan which scans literally from one side of the map to the other, or you can call in a gunship for your team to spawn to, or even launch a cruise missile depending on the map. Though as I just said, these two can also be blocked by the enemy commander and their EMP UAVs. There really is an absolute ton to be getting on with, so it's a surprisingly active side of the game, and it can really feel like you're having quite an impact. Dropping in that scan UAV on a contested control point to show the hundreds, well not hundreds, but you know what I mean, the hundreds of orange arrows for the enemy indicators, or marshalling your troops in one direction or the other. Even marking a high value target when an enemy goes on a killing streak can be quite fun. But at the same time, it's frustrating when they don't listen to you. The squads are all maybe spread out and uncoordinated, and they're not working together properly on the field of battle, let alone able to listen to what you're telling them to do. But then it's also quite amusing when the ground pounders don't understand how Commander Mode works, and I've been playing and I've seen people typing away in the chat and crying to the heavens if something isn't going quite right, and they absolutely demand a cruise missile to be dropped down on the ship, but it's not happening, and it's heartbreaking. So there can be misunderstandings and disagreements on both sides. For the moment, Commander Mode is locked to the platform that you're playing on, so if you're on PS3 you'll need to load up the game on there in order to get access to this. However, on the 19th of November, EA and DICE are releasing a tablet app which should be quite ideally suited to this. It's a bit odd to control this on the PS3 with the controller, and it's a bit too easy to snap to the selectable items for my liking, but then it's a lot more natural on the mouse and PC, and so that should make it really easy to adapt to the tablet and very nice to just sit down, relax and just tap away on your screen. Ultimately, the Commander Mode is a nice re-addition to the Battlefield formula, and it's one which can shift the way that battle is going in quite an important way. But a commander cannot save a team that is simply playing badly, and the game really remains as a group effort to win. I hope this gives you a little peek at how Commander Mode works and lets you see what it's about. If you've tried it yourself, let us know what you think in the comments below, and we will see you next time.